the Transformers will return.
On your knees, human scum, and bow before the great and glorious Megatron, supreme leader of all Decepticons.
Decepticons? But you told me you were an Autobot.
And I hated every moment of that humiliating charade. But no more.
What have I done?
Professor Sumdac, you can't go now. Don't you wish to see the completion of that which you helped create?
Hello there. How's it going, everybody? To another diorama stream, and we got our boy Boset in the chat today. I see you. Oh boy! Yeah, at a very different angle today. It's gonna be a little bit awkward stream for me because the computer is actually kind of a good bit away, so it's gonna be a little difficult to see the chat here, so bear with me. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of cleaning up my brushes before I get started here. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? So today we are going to be working on the oil rig for my bookcase. It's basically based off of the More Than Meets the Eye first 3 episodes of G1, where the Autobots kind of fight Megatron at the oil rig, and he blows it up, and it's on fire, and the Autobots save the humans and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm going for this one. It's going to be kind of like a damaged sort of oil rig here, with like different platforms and stuff here and there. All right. That should be enough of the brushes here. So I think for this one, I'm going to start with doing the support pillars on all sides of it, and then do the base coating just to get that out of the way first and foremost. It'll probably be the hardest thing to do, and so I usually do that first and foremost. All right. Okay. Just gotta find a color I want for it. I kind of want to do black for all of it, so I'm gonna kind of leave these ones, or yeah. So the ones I'll have to do is these two, because these ones are already black with the black support beams. I don't know if you can see. I don't want to move this around too much, not to disturb the glue and whatnot, but you kind of see the support beams all black though, so should make things a lot easier. So I just have to do these ones and the ones that are kind of bottle caps that I use for it. So let's get a paint up and get a brush. Cool. Which one do I want to use? Yeah, I'll stick with this one. So I guess we'll start with the small ones, get those ones out of the way. They're probably the most difficult to do. Be careful not to fuck up the thing here. Oh, this paint's kind of fucked. All right, we're not gonna use them. Oh, geez, what is this shit? All right. Already off to a great start. Hey, Grumpy. How's it going, man? Can't stay because I'm on break, but wanted to say, hope you're having a good day at work. Grumpy. Here. We'll pull the new black paint because it's from Amazon. Got an invisible delivery again. All right. No worries. There we go. All right. Let's just clean our brush off, so to speak. Nope. Okay. Now I can get started. Now I'm not too worried about it getting on the base of the dio here because I will be going over that with the Sculpey, the air dry clay, so it's not that big of a deal if I mess up. Actually, I should probably get a smaller brush. Get some of this. Or, yeah, I'm going to stick with this for a while for now. And most of this won't be seen anyways, because I plan to have the Sculpey actually kind of come up for the water effects. So you won't really see much of it anyways. Just to kind of give that the illusion of, these guys are actually drowning, or the platforms are, really going into the water. I originally wanted it all to be like very tilted, like all the platforms, because it would make it more believable. But it didn't really seem like a good idea when it's all said and done. Just because it would be really hard to balance the actual figures. All right, now I'll get the big boys here. This is where Sideswipe and Sunstreaker are going to go. And right here is where Brawn and eventually a Wind Charger will be going. And most of this one is just like kind of planning for the future because I only have 4 out of the, I think 7 bots, or I think 8. Should be 2, 4, 2. Yeah, 4 more. 4 more people. So that'd be 8 more bots. Or 8 bots are supposed to go here. 4 more bots I'm missing. Well, technically 3 because I actually have a Brawn on order, so it's on the way. So, all right. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I've been posting all over social media. This one. I've been really looking forward to this one. I actually really like. I was just like, when I first got the idea for this, I was like, I need to get this one going. Like, I really like the initial concept I had for it. Nice. I was kind of brainstorming ideas. So, actually, I gotta get the bottom. We'll do the bottom stuff last. Or, yeah, we'll just do all in black. Yeah, I probably should have done all this painting and then added like the little ladders and stuff like that around it, but live and learn. All right. I'll wait until I get the sponge sticks going. There. I add the gray. I don't really think you can see very well. It's kind of awkward. Ooh. That really should. Not really. You don't really see what I'm drawing. All right. Here. I'll reposition the camera a bit. There. There we go. You can kind of see what I'm doing. Turn that light on. There we go. Much better. All right. You get the bottom here. Hold on. Just trying to go from one side to the other side. Not a whole lot of moving around, you know. Try to get as much from this angle as I can. Make my job easier on the other side. All right. Oop, I gotta move you. I gotta move these Lego bins I got here. I might do that just right now, actually. Yeah, I'll do it right now. It's kind of getting in the way. All right, just give me a minute, guys. Didn't really account for that. Let's move these two. I'm not going to wait with this other one here. Just put it over here. I'll move back in the stream. There we go, much more room. Look at that. Oop. All right, there we go. Nice, dude. Oh. I don't think I've ever heard of. Well, I think I've heard of Dauntless. I've never really played it though. So I am boring when it comes to video games. I don't like play a whole lot. At least not anymore. Focusing more on my art these days. All right, now I can move around without a problem. Move you out of the way. You can go to fuck there. You're trash. I don't know what it is with this Strathmore paint. Sometimes it just might just be old. Or just not looked after properly. Not too worried about getting making mistakes here because it's supposed to be damaged and stuff like that, so I can always brush it off as like little damages here and there, some burn marks or what have you. All right, see as I can bose it. Here, I'm gonna get a smaller brush for some of these. I'll do that last. A couple big stuff first. Okay. Yeah, move you here. And we'll move. Oh, yeah. Yeah. little platform. And that's it. So I forgot there's a little piston, or not a little piston, but a big piston on the other side of the other platform here. So let's grab that right now, or at least from this side. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard at this angle. Okay, let's get the use some more paint. So aggravated. Anyways, they need to enjoy the stream. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys the best angle possible. It's kind of a new setup I'm working with here. All right. Get that side done. What the fuck? Something below it. Yes, there is. Get that brush. I wonder it's fucking rocking around. All right. Now, obviously, for the top platforms, I'm most likely going to be using more dark grays, which just as a base, and then I'll add some more colors, like to add some like rust effects with some like bronze, some red, some orange, maybe some greens here and there. Oh, that's what I forgot this guy too. Whatever. That's what I do. That's what I forgot. These little support beams, or pillars rather. This one's gonna be tricky. Actually, I actually used Lego, these support pieces for the. Here, I'll try it. Hopefully that focuses a bit better. Been moving around a lot. But yeah, I just kind of went around the house, looked for like junk and stuff, just to just kind of make up the oil rig elements, like the parts. Like I found like old toys and stuff like that. Yeah, kind of use like or parts of old toys and Legos and whatever else. Whatever looked cool enough. that I can make look like it's something of a somewhat oil rig-ish. Hardest part's going to be getting the pop caps on the other side that I used for the smaller platform there. All right. Yeah, I've been playing Dauntless for about a year now. Just a time waster for me. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do that sometimes with Arkham City or Arkham Asylum. Just go around beating people up until, if I'm trying to kill time or something. All right. Here. There we go. Nope. Still a weird angle. I'll move it just a little bit that way. All right. Probably should have painted these parts first and then glued them in, but whatever. I like to make things difficult for myself, I guess. So I'm a glutton for punishment. That's a bad angle. Oh, there we go. I'm just probably gonna make the bottoms here all blacked out, just because no one's gonna see that, so it's not really that big of a deal. All right, I think that's all that side done. Let's get the smaller brush out. Or do I want this guy? Yeah, use this guy. Alright, this is going to be a pain in the asshole. Probably should got like smaller, like sponge sticks might have been useful here. Oh well. You not. Alright, here. There we go. No, I think I'll use the bigger brush. Might be able to get more areas with it. Oop. Yeah, I'm gonna paint up the back of that right now. Just get out of the way. If I can. Might need a fan brush for that. Here, like this. Almost tempted just to pull this whole thing off and just paint it up and then just glue it back on later, but nah, already far. Gone too far. Just stop. Hey, Mads. How's it going? Oh, sorry. It's hard to keep up with the chat. I'm at a really weird angle. Here. So I'm trying to get all these like little small things underneath the platform. So to kind of position the dial weirdly. There. Small brush. There. I'll go left-handed for this one. First time for everything. Alright, so I can get yeah, I was saying there, I was like, this woman done lost her mind. And then I took a turn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sunstreaker is kind of a fun character. He was one of the Lamborghini. He was the yellow Lamborghini from the original cartoon. There. That's six. Now, I need to have like a toy or a mascot in the background just to give you guys something nice to look at while I'm fucking around here. But then I don't want to end up getting paint on that figure. So I spent a lot of money on these guys. Ryan isn't. I'm working on that project. Yeah. Alright, I think I'll call it good enough for that. So no one's gonna see that anyways, the back stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. And really the goal is only to please me, honestly. Please my display. So, as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. At the end of the day, for this one. Alright, let's get these pillars going, then we can get started on the bottoms. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Actually, make sure you can actually see. There we go. Oh. There you can kind of see. That's what I can do. All right. Okay, I'm watching that. Just happened to glance over at my phone. Oh. Hold on. I gotta scroll all the way back because everyone's talking about different things. I'm trying to catch up. I have no idea who the bots in the quiz are, so I went with the Sunstreakers. Yeah, so Sunstreaker was the yellow Lamborghini, and then he was kind of the one that was always concerned about his paint job. So he's always like complaining and stuff like that if he got damaged or whatever. It's like, oh, my paint job. Then you had Sideswipe, who's kind of was the red one, and then the red Lambo, and then Red Alert was the white and red one. He was kind of a security officer who was kind of paranoid all the time. And then you got Breakdown, who was the Stunticon. He was a Decepticon. He was created by Megatron, along with the other Stunticons, to kind of combat the Autobots on the ground. Because like with the Decepticons, they had mostly just like tanks and jets and stuff like that. So Megatron realized he needed some sort of force on the ground to deal with because that's where the Autobots kind of had an advantage over them. So that's where the Stunticons came into play. So yeah. Let me get this little hole here. No pun intended. Or never gone streaking. Ooh, that's good to hear. Here, like this. I probably should have painted this and then added the fucking dumbass ladder here, but just pull it off. I guess always just glue it back on anyways. I'm halfway done anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Next time I do something like this. Although the next one's next time rounds into this, I don't think they're going to be that complicated. So. Note to self: paint all the boring stuff first, and then do the add all the extra details afterwards. It's a fucking pain in the ass. All right, you could tell me one was played, and I believe you. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get some more paint in here. Once I get these dumbass pillars going, done, you get a better view of what I'm working on, because I'll be doing most of the base coating. Here, can you see that? All right. Never said you didn't was thinking more along the lines of Madge is a naturalist now. You know, this camera's kind of. There we go. There we go. Much better. Hopefully that focuses. Oh, good. Here, move this guy here. So if all goes well, if I get all the platforms here done rather early, you could probably see myself doing, at least getting started on the water effects with the clay, which hopefully I have enough for this, because I only have the one I used from last time, like the Lagoon. So hopefully, oh wow. I didn't notice that. There's like a little thing dripping from the canister here. I should like that. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna keep that if I can. So it's like oil dripping out of it or something like that. It's kind of cool. It's cool for you. I don't know if you can see that. What I was talking about. Yeah. Whatever. Well, yeah, if I can get this all done today, I'll probably be able to do the backgrounds tomorrow. And then I guess, because with the base here, I have to kind of wait like 2 days for the clay to dry. Before I can actually paint it and whatnot. So. I'm going power level, so dude, don't lose myself again. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit. Wasn't expecting a stream today. Oh, we'll be glad. Oh, the water. So, like, it's the same way I did the Lagoon from the last one I did. It's this stuff. This Sculpey dry clay. I'm not too sure you can see that very well. But I used this last time to do the Lagoon. And so I'm going to do it again for the water. And hopefully I have enough for all this. Hopefully I can cover enough ground. And granted, a lot of the stuff will be covered up anyway. I won't have to worry too much about. But it's going to be a interesting process. All right, I'm just going to get this one little area here. Yeah, get a smaller brush. All right, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the sponge stick, and I'm going to kind of get some of the blacks on the bottoms going. Aside from this one, because I'm going to have to use a brush for this one because it will not fit. But for these two, I could probably get with the sponge stick here. So we'll put you guys off to the side. Wait, which black? This one. So I have multiple blacks, so half of them are all fucked up right now. I don't know why. Yeah, I should raise this up a bit. There we go. There we go. Ooh. It's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna work. No, try something else. Ooh. New plan. Gonna be painting with the plaid ones. Yeah. But tough is what I do. I use these big ones. Use these big brushes here instead. Make my life easier. There. Oh, there. That was me a little bit. My hairy arms. There. Might should get the fan brush up. I gotta save one, or whatever. Just gotta make sure I save enough brushes because I only have so many these big brushes at the moment, or bigger brushes. Yeah. Kind of like to save certain brushes for certain things, you know. I'm not too worried about being 100% perfect. So like I said, you won't most likely won't see all this. I don't plan on doing like a second coat of this. Just do one coat and then done for the bottom stuff here. Okay. Yeah, maybe the fan. Might be a good one here. Actually, that works pretty well. There we go. We got this. All right, smooth sailing so far. All right. Probably use more paint. Stuff the clay in an airbrush if you can. Be careful with those arms. Don't get. Oh yeah. Don't want to get taken down like Mac did on Twitter. And look at these hands, though. Oh my goodness! It's turning my cell phone with my own fucking hand. Holy shit! See. Just saw someone named Sir Fat Ass 420 Girl Tune with pink hair. Sounds fucking awesome. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you can really see what I'm working on. Okay. Work on the harder one. I'm trying to make it easy. So what I did was I put the paint on the side of the brush. That way I can just go in and just like kind of do this sort of motion rather than using the actual fan for it. At least for the like tight spots here. You might need to get a bigger one of these. Let's get that. I'll be covering that up with different colors anyways. Doesn't really matter. Plus, it's supposed to be a damaged, sort of on fire oil rig, so I can get away with anything. Like, oh, what's this? It's like, oh, it's just rubble or burn marks, you dog. Tim was wearing a biker outfit, and then, oh. Yeah. Okay. That's about it I can get from this side of it. Move on to the helicopter pad, which is the one in the middle is going to be the helicopter pad, which I actually kind of had to look up pictures. Well, I kind of looked them up after the fact, after I decided to make this the helipad. I realized that a lot of them are all hexagon shaped. I was like, oh, shit. But then I got kind of confirmation biased when I saw one helicopter pad on an oil rig that was squared off. So I was like, oh, okay, good. I can kind of get away with this shape then. So yeah, it's probably a little bit smaller than it probably would be in real life, but oh well. It makes the figures look. It'll make the figures look bigger though. It's kind of like the point, yeah. Makes them look a little bit more exaggerated. Excuse me. It's a pain in the ass. There's so much shit in my way. All right, here. I've seen our square. Okay, good. Yeah. I was just saying because I was looking at references earlier. And I saw a bunch of them all hexagon. I was like, oh shit, I might have fucked up. But it's my world. I can do whatever I want. It's my shelf. I can do what I want with it. So I did want to kind of have a little bit of reality, or not reality, but some realistic elements, while also trying to make it look like the original cartoon. Like, kind of a mix. I kind of like the more realistic, but also with the cartoon in mind. Yeah. I think it makes the characters look better. There. Go left-handed. It's just fun. If it bothers you later, Yeah, I can always do that. It's cheap ass foam too. It's like only $12 for one big ass foam board. So I actually still have a lot left over, which I was kind of hoping to save for the next one, which will be the Shockwave diorama. But yeah, but it wasn't really big enough, so I'll have to do something else with it. It's fine. I can always like use that board for like scrap foam. Or for like different platforms and stuff like that. I always keep all like the scrap foam in like a different, little bin somewhere. You never know, might come in handy in the future. All right. Most pads I've seen. When painting things in the handle of a brush. Yeah. It's a little. You get one of those really, really long like brushes I saw in mine the other day. You don't. Yeah, I'll just paint this whole thing there black. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get with the gray. So just make things easier. So I think I should just go coat it all in black and then add the gray on top of it. I think that's what we'll do. And it's already halfway there anyway, so. Okay. Move on to this bottom. Now for this, I actually kind of made a couple of weeks ago. I used I got this from the Billy bookcase. It was like this little cardboard thing, and I was like, that's kind of perfect for what I'm kind of going for here. So put that in between two 1/4-inch foam pieces, and then yeah, I had it sitting on a shelf for a while before I started work on this dio. I'll just do that, make the ladder almost in black or weathered here. Here, probably use the big brush for this one. I don't know how well you can see that. Here. There we go. Once we get all the bottom stuff done, this stream should probably get a little more interesting or a little bit more presentable because I'll just moving around this whole time. I had a lot of fun editing this in the when I did a time lapse for this video. Time-lapse editing is going to suck. Oh, yeah. It's going to be just like jumping all over the place, you know. Like people are going to be like, what the fuck is going on? You just It's like Michael Bay shaky cam. I think we turn this guy around now. Yeah, that black's gonna be fucking dead by the end of the stream. Alright. Probably should try and invest in a airbrush, but I don't know how the fuck that works. It seems like it would be expensive too, so. But I've already gone too far. There, hold on. Or I can't go that far. There. Okay. And get motion stick. Oh yeah. Depends on which kind you can get. And some of them ones, well, the small tanks are fairly cheap, but I wouldn't buy one unless you're really. Yeah, exactly. I always think I'll need it anyways, you know. I just had to put this fucking obnoxious piece here, didn't I? I think it's from like an old like Transformer toy. I think it's like an old Optimus Prime from the movie that I had. I just went around the house. I went to one of my bins and just kind of just like grabbed scrapped pieces from toys and stuff. I don't really care for as much anymore. was, holy shit. I've been doing this for an hour now. Not even. Doesn't matter. I'm going to go for as long as I can, honestly, tonight. Because I got stream it tomorrow as well. Do another marathon type stream here today. Because I feel like it. Alright. And smokestack just hanging out. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to, I don't know, I was just trying to grab as whatever looked like it would go in a, belong in an oil rig type of a area. Oop. Yeah. It works. It works for it, kind of. I actually made this tower thing out of scrap like Lego pieces and then some toothpicks for the thing there. I'm not so sure you can see that actually, but yeah, I'm thinking of just painting the toothsticks red. I think that'll look better than for it. So, but yeah. Here, let's move this guy here. All right. God, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare getting the clay underneath here. I'll have to use like a stick to position it properly. There, I'm just sure you can see that. Oh, there we go. Shit, I mean. Alright, no worries, man. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, I don't want to worry too much about that stuff in the back here. You won't really see it. here. Let's grab this guy. Just want to get these little small crevices here. So apparently there's a little bit of drama, a little bit, not too much, around the new Transformers cartoon. Mostly among Transformers fans, just kind of a little bit of divide kind of happening. Where, well, basically they kind of announced, they kind of showed off that, you know, Optimus Prime won't be voiced by Peter Cullen. In the new show, they actually got Alan Tudyk to do the voice, who, you know, I like Alan Tudyk. I think he's a good actor, but I haven't seen his performance. However, I probably will never watch this cartoon because there's some things I'm not really happy with the way Hasbro's been doing things lately with the characters and stuff. I'm just not really into. And as well as the actors, you know, they're kind of disrespecting a lot of the older actors a little bit. You know, namely like Peter Cullen and a little bit Frank Welker. Mostly Peter Cullen's the one that they're kind of disrespecting a little bit. That's kind of where so there's a lot of people kind of saying that, you know, people are just, oh, you know, can't accept another actor playing Optimus Prime, and it's just like and to that I get, but it's because obviously there have been, you know, other actors who played the character for years now. You got, you know, David Kay, you've got Gary Chalk, who's taken up the role, but we've all done good jobs, you know, in their own right. You know, I think that we all kind of agree collectively as fandom. I mean, obviously there's going to be some who disagree, but I think most people would agree that Peter Cullen is the voice, is the GOAT, Optimus Prime voice. So, but they're kind of just trying to lump a lot of fans together. This whole idea that we're all, it's kind of a demeaning almost, because it's like they act like we don't really know that there haven't been other voices for Optimus Prime over the years. Yeah, my main issue isn't really so much that they're getting new actors to play these characters. My main issue is kind of like some of the disrespect that went around during like the Netflix series, and well, as a whole, the whole franchise in general, with the way they're kind of doing things with, namely the character of Optimus Prime, because they're kind of getting an actor to imitate Peter Cullen's voice instead of actually getting Peter Cullen to do the voice himself. You know, that's what they kind of did with the Netflix series when they brought in I can't remember the actor's name, but he's the guy that plays in the Netflix series, and yeah, and it's very like clear that he's just doing an impersonation of Peter Cullen. It's not like he's like trying to do his own thing with it, you know, or bring his own style to the voice like Gary Chalk and David Kay did. Yeah, it just seems like it's just kind of being cheap, you know. You know, they're just like, oh, they're too cheap to hire the actual actors, so they're just gonna get some people, some no-name people. Which I don't really have a problem with no-name actors. Like, fine, I don't really care that much, but when the actor himself is like perfectly willing to do the voice still, it's like kind of like, well, let him do the voice. It's like if he's willing to do the voice, if he can do the voice still, and if he wants to do the voice, you know, for as long as he wants to, then he should be allowed to do that. You know? But I mean, I'm not really going to be seeing this new show for a lot of reasons, or for just because I'm not really a fan of the art style of it. It just doesn't really feel like Transformers to me. And a lot of the designs are like just like really weird. Like Prime looks like fucking Squidward in that one episode where he got like all beautiful and stuff, and that one in SpongeBob. Like Hasbro should, but the has-been Peter Cullen is still alive. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, And it's just like, and some of the fans are kind of being little. I find that some fans don't really understand why we have a lot of people have a problem with it. It's not so much that they're getting a new actor, because I understand that they're trying to pave the way for a new generation so that they can replace these actors, because obviously they aren't going to be here forever. We all know that. However, I think that the way they're going about it is what I have the issue with, and it's a lack of respect that I have an issue with the current day Hasbro / Paramount / whoever's running the show over there. And I think that most of the people, I don't want to lump different fans together, but a lot of the fans are kind of just like, I feel like they're like younger fans started with the movies. Like, I think they're all like my age almost, but I don't think they really have. So I don't really think they're really all that respectful towards what came before. At least not all of them, but I think they don't really understand why it's kind of a disrespectful thing to kind of take a character that's been portrayed by an older actor who's been doing the voice, who's been someone like Peter Cullen especially, who's been very instrumental in how that character kind of came about and why that character is so important. Like a lot of it you kind of have to owe to him because of the way he approached the character when he first got the role and whatnot. All right, how the fuck am I supposed to do the back of that now? All right, need a little bit more paint. All right. How am I supposed to do the bottom of? All right. Just gonna have to wing it. Good enough. No one's gonna see that part anyways, so it's all good. All right, I think it's time to move on from the bottom. I think we're kind of done with that now. Oh, there's one area. It's kind of off-putting. There we go. All right, so let's get some. So we're going to do the platforms now. We're going to do an all black sort of, yeah, like I said, legacy. Yeah, there's like a lot of people just don't really respect, what came before, Yeah. Here, I'll raise this up a bit. not just that, it really just makes the fans seem a little bit complacent, honestly. Not that I'm trying to blame the fans or anything like that, but it's just like at the same time, it's like we have to kind of take accountability as well for a lot of these things when the franchise is being mistreated and when people who have been very important to the franchise have been mistreated. Like, we need to actually kind of, as a fan, as fans of these characters and whatnot, these worlds and this franchise, we kind of should be, aware of that. We shouldn't let stuff like that go, without. All right. Just a nice black base coat here. Make it easier when I add the other colors, because then I don't have to worry about there being any like white, like little foam things sticking out. All right. Let's do a little bit. Not too worried about the back there, so no one will see that shit. That should be fine. Not enough fans will try to do anything about it, even though those that cave will watch it, and that's even worse. Yeah. Like the same thing with like a lot of Star Wars fans who, it's kind of the same problem with the Star Wars fans. Just are unwilling to accept the fact that the franchise isn't what it used to be. There's still people like that who are just trying to hang on to hope that, it's still good, you guys. It's like, look, if you like something, if you genuinely like those things, fine. But if you genuinely believe there's no fucking issue happening with the way Disney and Lucasfilm is handling the franchise, like, you can like some of the movies and TV shows all you want, but if you can't admit that there's a lot of shit wrong here, it's just like, I think you're kind of lying to yourself. Here, what I'll do is go over the big chunks, then I'll kind of do the smaller stuff last with a smaller brush. I don't know if you can notice this, but I actually kind of designed the this platform kind of around this one, kind of make it look like it kind of fell off, like this kind of like detached from it or something like that when it got blown up. So that's kind of what I'm going for with that. So I actually kind of like traced like some of the line work from this onto another sheet of foam and cut that out for this one. So a little extra ideas I came up with there. Not enough ends. All right. So that last. gonna try and dodge the stuff here because I kind of want to save some of this stuff, like some of the color on this stuff, but we'll see. All right. It's pretty cool watching on the phone, so it's not okay. Yeah. I get you. I was trying to be a little bit clever there. When I said I wanted to keep this as clean as possible, well, I kind of lied, so I'm fucking it up. Oh well. Here, let's do that. I just dry brush a lot of this stuff. Yeah. Let's go over all of it. I'll come back later with some lighter colors to pop it out. All right. Probably should use the sponge stick, honestly, but whatever. I do kind of like the little dripping effects I got from using the glue there. It's kind of cool. I have to remember that when I do other things. Well, I'm not too sure what I'm not too sure I'd probably use that because the next ones I kind of want to be a little bit more basic. The one that's probably gonna be the most difficult after this will probably be the Tokyo one I have planned for the rest of the season 2 Autobots when I eventually get them. Which it'll mostly be the blaster shelf, so. And it'll be right below the movie bot shelf. So like Ultra Magnus, Springer, RC, and all them. That's where they'll go eventually once I get those figures and get that Dio going, which I'm probably gonna do like a look at a mountain or an Autobot City type background or Dio for that one. It's probably the more iconic locations for them from the movie. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get here. Gotta be careful not to unplug everything. My camera, my computer's like 2 feet in front of me, away from me. Yeah, although I didn't use the hot glue, I just kind of used the bottle ones, which they kind of run out fast. I might have to try using hot glue because they run out really quickly. Because the hot glue gun, I can at least just buy like the little sticks separately. So, all right, kind of fucked that up. I was worried about earlier. Oh well. I can always wipe that off. So I want to kind of keep the chrome. I kind of glued that in prematurely a couple days ago. So. Yeah, probably keep the orange with some. Nah, just go over it. We'll find something different colors for this little platform here. Not too worried about some of these little cracks in the bottom here because that's going to be covered up by the clay anyways. So not too worried about it. All right, so let's get my So I'm gonna paint everything except for the this thing here, and I'll try to leave as much of this out of it as possible. Or I'll probably just end up dry brushing that stuff too. Yeah, that instead. All right. Hey, Corey, how's it going, man? Yeah. Just kind of doing the boring stuff right now, Corey, because needs to be done, but it's gonna be important later on. So, just laying the flats, and then I can go back in later, add some more color. I'll just paint this whole railing black. Fuck it. Probably make that like silver or gray or brown. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards brown railings, the whole thing. Okay. You're just viewing for a while. Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you showing up anyways. All right. Just want to take a little bit off there. here. Okay. Here. Get the fan brush for that. If you got a glow-in-the-dark paint, I'd try it for the marker lights. If you're going to make them... Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe. That'd be kind of interesting. Might actually... Oh, that'd be kind of cool for like the shockwave one, because I'd probably have... Because like that one will probably have a bunch of like little red lights as well. Or well, there's lights in general, because that one I actually intend to be like a Cybertron sort of sequence, so it might actually work well with that one too, and the Tokyo one, which that might actually be a good idea. But for Tokyo one, I actually kind of plan to have like two little buildings. I kind of picked out a couple buildings from the internet that I've already kind of haven't drawn up ideas for, but I have the idea to kind of use that as sort of base reference for that particular shelf. And the reason why I'm doing Tokyo is because there's an episode where the Autobots went there to fight a little creature Megatron created to basically distract the Autobots while he did his thing elsewhere. Yeah, I'm kind of veering off course. Oh, there's my legs. Hopefully YouTube doesn't ban me for showing my hairy ass legs. Because they came from Mackie for his hands, so you never know. Man, this actually was a pain of fucking balls to glue it all on. Like my hands were all fucked up for an entire day from all the glue that got on it. Because it's fucking and put all these little things together. Just kind of using. Just gonna base it all in black, and then I'll kind of just add different colors to different areas to make it all pop as much as I can. Pentel LEDs would be better for Tokyo, but that takes a lot of time and Yeah, I'm not really sure I'm going to be doing any of that because where my bookcase is located, it's kind of far away from my plugins, so it's going to be really difficult to kind of get that in unless I can find some like wireless ones. But I have actually been looking into some lighting effects for the actual bookcases themselves. Like, so I see these ones on eBay that are kind of like these LEDs that you kind of put on. That are kind of run on magnets. You can kind of put on surfaces like underneath the cupboards or something like that, and that might be interesting to use for my bookcase at some point. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. So I think it might just would have been easier if I just got fucking spray paint for this. Just prime it. But I don't really have a proper room set up for that. Unless I did outside or something. All right. There are a few again. One, two. Yeah. I'll try these cardboard things. I might just, yeah, let's just get it all. I'll probably just end up keeping them all black, the cardboard stuff, and then just kind of do the rest in gray. And that might work better. Honestly, I'm just winging it with this. Like, that's kind of how you have to kind of go about dioramas sometimes. Just kind of just wait. Just keep doing something, and eventually it'll look cool. Keep trying different things. Yeah, I think the bigger brush might be better here. Here, let's get the main chunks going here, and then we'll use the smaller brush to get the little crevices. I wait out to see how long until the bat die. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Might work for me. Something similar to that might work for me. Ooh. Okay. Here, I'll get that later. Now I get this side. Oop. Yeah, and they come in a lot of colors. Yeah, I saw a bunch on like eBay when I was looking. Different sizes. There's one in particular that I kind of like, but I think they went out of stock the other day. So, but I'm sure there's like an equivalent to it somewhere else. Yeah. All right. Problem is you never know where they'd be one day. Yeah, yeah. I was trying. Ooh. Here, this guy. Or actually, yeah, that works fine. But yeah, next time I do something crazy like this, I am painting everything first and then adding all this extra fucking detail later. Like that, I'm gonna be painting it before I actually fucking glue it onto the fucking base here. Make things a whole lot easier for me. Problem is, yeah, I like the ones that are just you can use your phone to turn them. Ooh, nice, yeah. Well, the ones I was looking at actually the other day were like they were ones that kind of were motion censored. So like if you walked near them, they'd kind of turn on. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but maybe kind of a pain in the ass too at the same time. Because they like turn on and off whenever you don't want them to, you know. Or that would work necessarily. I also have these like little puck lights I used to use from my old display, but I didn't really like them because they the battery just like died on them really quickly. Yeah, they took up too much power. Might have just been the batteries though. I might have had just like maybe the batteries just too cheap or something, but all right. Okay. All right. Look at those fucking little cracks there. Here. Just grab this guy. That's why I'm not left-handed. I'm just gonna do a little bit more. All right, good enough. So I'll just black that whole thing through. Yeah. Let's get some of these other small little crevices here. Move you two down there. And all right. Black is my heart. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, I plan to detail this up nicely as we go. Stuff is, yeah, I have to wait for this one. This one's it'll take a while to get this one painted. Just like a little blue. I think it's like part of like it was one of those like cases for your headphones when you buy them. That used to be bomb here because I don't fucking use. They don't really have a use for the case anymore. So yeah, I'll make this little platform here black. Because why not? Oop. Not too worried about making some mistakes here because I will be adding some more red. Actually, no, I might just keep that because it might. Like I said, it's supposed to be a burning factory oil rig rather, so should have a little bit of like sort of that smoky effect. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Just dry brushing some of these pistons here. Sticking in the hole. There we go. Leave no hole unfilled. All right, let's spin you around. Exactly. Now I'm going to detail everything. That's usually the fun part, honestly, because this part that's just like the fucking boring part is where you just do all the boring flat colors. You know, has to be done though. Has to be done because it's very important for later on. Makes the fun part a lot more fun as we get to it. Shit, 2 hours is one color this whole time. 2 hours of this. I'm not sure if we'll be able to finish this one, honestly, because all this stuff has to dry and shit. Big brush out. Just turn to one. Oh, say don't paint. Oh, they don't paint stick to you. Ooh, yeah. Not too worried about the back or the side here because you're not going to see that because we covered up by the side panels and the back panel anyways. So, okay. Let's get this side. Looks like the back empty. So you won't be seeing it anyways. So. Just going for parts that are going to be visible to the naked eye. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to see half of this stuff now. It's all blacked out. Yeah. I'll just get the edges a little bit, just in case a little bit of the white pops out. I'm not too worried about the little canister here because it's going to be covered up in the back anyways. All right. All right. Let me just bottom, not the bottom, but the back of this platform and the other one. Just notice that. Not gonna be too concerned with filling it all in, because like I said, stuff is only gonna be seen from the back. Not really that big of a deal. Or from the front. It's gonna be whatever. You know what I mean. You're all smart. I'm not really showing what I'm painting. Just doing the inside here. Just a little bit, just to get the information across. Not a whole lot, though. All right. You dog. I'm not sure. Not so sure if you can see that at all. There. Yeah, let's finish up quickly. That's what she said. All right, that's good enough for that one. I'll trust the backs, and then I'll give you a more flattering angle afterwards. Okay, let's get the big brush. There we go, much better. It's always bigger when it's better. It's always better when it's bigger. Gotta flip that up. Might really want a really bright light after that. I am using a bright ass fucking light right now, dude. Maybe I turn that off. Nah. It's the best I can do. But once I get the grays going, I think it'll pop out a bit more. Yeah, usually the white scarce. Nobody will see it. Side swipe will be in the way anyways. Because that's where they're going to go. I've had so much time on my hands of playing all these dioramas. It's like, I have no life at all. Because I already know where every character is supposed to go anyways. Like, which is a good thing. Yeah, it's good planning. It's always good to plan things out before you go. Well, like obviously right here is where Brawn and Wind Charger are going to go. And then the big platform with the two things are going to be where Sideswipe Sunstreaker go. The helicopter pad is where Trailbreaker go. And then the very small one is where Gears will go, and then the one with the tower will be for Mirage and Hound. So, yeah. Oop. Ah. Okay. I think the blacks are done for now. But that's the best I can do. Exactly. My art, my craft is my life. It's what I do. It's not who I am underneath. It's what I do that defines me. All right. And I'll do it for the blacks. Just need to get some of these clumps out so they can dry up faster. Let's clean my brush. Long way. As well as my fingers. All right. I mean, it's just like stuff I kind of like would think about, you know, during like if I've been like watching someone stream or something. That's what I kind of would do on the side. Is I just like plan out. It's like, okay, I want this kind of background. I want this kind of background. Yeah, I kind of make lists of ideas for different dios and stuff. And I think I've come to the conclusion on most. I know what I want now. There's some cracks there. I'll take care of. Yeah. Just a small one. There we go. Beautiful. Now let's get this side here going. Do a little dry brush and stuff here. Just getting some little weathered sort of effects going here. So we'll color this little piston here. I think it was like a Transformers Prime Optimus, like one of those Legends class figures, those like small ones from Hasbro a while ago. Okay, that should be it. Blacks. So dry brush a little bit on some of the other areas, and then we'll move on to something else, hopefully. Showing you all these white areas squared off. Okay. Time is at 6:02. Holy shit. I wonder if Mara's live. Let's see what she's up to. She's supposed to be on Twitch tonight, playing games. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think we'll just let that dry for a bit. Keep saying that, and then I see our other areas need to be fixed up. Oh, get over here. Go. had to leave Twitch too much. Thought policing over there. Oh yeah. I got accused of being racist for not wanting the Chinese porn bots on my butt. Yeah, it's fucking retarded. Yeah. Yeah, main problem with this diorama is that there's not a whole lot I can do except for wait until the paint dries. Because I don't have anything else to work on. Because I could, because I want to do the kind of the background stuff separately. Just because it'll be less of a pain in the ass to do. Yeah, just clean brushes while I'm waiting for it to dry. You know what? I will give you a character to look at while we're waiting for that to dry off. Here. First, I gotta clean my hands because I don't want to fucking get paint on them. He's brand new boy, big boy. I know, so much waiting. Okay. I think I should be good. Okay. All right, there he is. I don't know if you can see him yet. You kind of see him. But I just got Springer yesterday. I think I posted this on Twitter yesterday, so people should know. But yeah, there he is. He's gonna be our little mascot until the paint dries. I clean my brushes. So if you got any questions, ask him. He's my deputy, if you will, or my lawyer. Lawyer Springer. But yeah, that's the Fans Toys one I got for actually a pretty decent price. Mostly because I think they reissued him anyway, so it's like he's a little bit less in demand or less hard to find. So, but yeah, I'm still waiting on that X Transbots Ultra Magnus that I ordered a couple months ago. Well, pre-ordered. I pre-ordered the Ultra Magnus from them, but I think they pushed back the release till November. So, which kind of sucks. Because I thought, because originally it said it was going to come in the third quarter, which is this month and next month and the month after. So, but that's fine. I'm willing to wait for as long as it takes. But I was kind of hoping to have him here a lot earlier, but that's fine. But I kind of need Ultramanus too, because it'll kind of give me a better idea of how to go about doing the Autobot movie bot shelf when I do that diorama, because Ultramanus is kind of like the main factor you kind of have to take into account because he's the biggest guy when doing that one. But I think he should theoretically fit if the size on the site is correct on the character, on the figure. All right. I think that's one brush down. Should be good to go. Here, here's my dude here. All right. I should probably move this. I want to paint on my boy. Do not fucking fall. Yeah, he should fit. I think because I used the Motor Master, I have, and he's about I think it's about 2 inches tall. It's supposed to be 2 inches taller than the Motor Master, so it should work just fine. But you never know. And Fansler's actually released their Trailbreaker last month, I think. So, which looks pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Looks a lot better than the Takara one they're coming out with. It looks, I don't know, the Takara one just has a weird looking face on them. I don't know what's going on with that. Looks like a grandma or something. Like the lips, like, I don't know, the mouth kind of like sits up way too high on them. Just looks awkward. Hopefully, if I do, when I eventually do get a Trailbreaker, hopefully he will fit this one, this diorama here, because he's kind of going to be the centerpiece of it. But I mean, Ironhide fits, so it should be fine. It should work fine. Why would they do that? Yeah, it's a little awkward in the newer toy they're coming out with. Although their Jetfire, Takara's Jetfire looks pretty good. Looks pretty spot on. Okay, another brush cleaned. Come on, paint, dry already. This stream's gonna be boring as fuck if you don't dry quickly. So I'll just dry color in paint, black paint everywhere. Oh, you know what I forgot? I think I probably should have grabbed some metallic silver paint. Oh well. No, I should make it into gold. I have some metallic gold, so maybe that'll work fine for like some of the. Yeah, actually, not. I mean, I think that'll work because I think it'll be a nice like breakup of some colors. I don't know. We'll see. All right. The big, fat, juicy brush cleaned up. Hair dryer. Ooh, yeah. It's kind of far. It's kind of upstairs. I don't want to grab it. I don't know if I would be able to reach because my cable, so I'm in the basement. My whole studio here is in the basement, so, and there's not a whole lot of plugins, so can't use a extension cord and shit. So it's not really helpful here. The border paint. Oh, on the platforms, maybe. Yeah, you can probably do something similar to that. Something like that might work. Yeah, I should look up reference. Actually, I had some reference earlier pulled up. Different. What the fuck? There. Oil rigs. Might just look for some ideas here while I'm waiting. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. If I were to bring it all the way down here, and then it would, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know if the cable is long enough. All right. Okay. Yeah, we'll go. Well, I thought it has to be drawing up fast. Might have to go do that one next. Looks like it's almost ready. But we'll start with the base, or not a base. We already have a base, but the grays once this dries. Those gray asses. Here. Usually yellow, orange for warning lines. Oh, you mean at the helicopter pen? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I already had that kind of in mind. Hold on, let me go back to what I was searching earlier. Yeah, because I have an idea to have it like green, or like a green sort of box here, and then put the yellow circle, and then the yellow H, and then that will do the helicopter or pad here. Yeah. And there's Springer just being all lonely, just chilling. Yeah, that sort of is like fucking huge. It's a huge ass sword he's got packed away there. You know, there's a reason why RC chose him over Hot Rod. He's got the bigger sword, if you know what I mean. Okay, that brush should be done. Just need to get the fan brush cleaned up. Oh, and this other one? We should be good. Oh, and the sponge stick needs to be cleaned up as well. Because last time I forgot, I waited too long to clean up two of my sponge sticks, and they end up getting fucking hard and drying out and end up fucking sucking. But yeah. So I'm thinking, what color? Maybe I'll do like I think I'll do gray, or I'm trying to think of what color I want to do for the ladders, and then I think I'm gonna go for a brown for the railings here. Like I actually kind of tried to make it look like these railings like came off of this, or it's kind of what I was trying to go for here. As well as using some of these like little toothpicks to kind of act as little little bars that would stick out of the pavement there. Just little details here, just little subtle details there. And actually, I have some more like little chrome like scrap metal pieces I've grabbed around the house. Just which I'll be adding that last because I want to kind of keep the chrome elements, which the reason why I was pissed off about the little thing there earlier on the small platform was because of that, because I kind of glued that in prematurely, so I was just like, I was trying to avoid painting over it, but it might just, we'll just call it like exhaust or just damage, ash or whatever from the fire. It's all good. But yeah. Yeah, I think I should do some like little lines here too, like kind of one going this way, maybe one going that way, and then kind of have them break off as as this breaks off, And then maybe the same thing for the other side, or maybe I'll do like white lines for that one, or undecided at the moment with it. But I don't have to worry too much about the small details right now. I just need to get the big stuff going, so to speak. Okay, that one's clean. One more brush to clean, and then we should be able to get started on some areas. I might actually just do start the red on the tower there while I'm waiting for everything else to dry. All right, I think this sponge stick cleaned up. I didn't really use the sponge stick all that much, so didn't take too long. Oh, I can see why you were angry. yeah. It's one of those things, or just like you can't really explain it at the moment. Yeah. Let's see what to talk about. I ain't good at small talk. I'm a big talker, not a small talker. So I guess for I'll just talk about the plan here, the game plan. So when I do the water, because I have the idea to have this kind of like not like a mountain area, but it'll be like kind of mountains in the background when I do that. And so what I plan to do is have the background, or have because I want to kind of differentiate the water between the water and the sky. So I think I'm going to have the water be a little bit darker, like a darker shade of blue, because you have all this stuff like going underwater, so it would be a lot darker. And obviously it's the ocean, and out in the ocean it's usually darker the further you get anyway, so it makes more sense that way. And then that'll just make things a little bit more different. Yeah, I'm always quiet, dude. I'm a quiet guy, honestly, most of the time. All right. I get a towel. I've been through the ringer. Let's see. Then obviously for the background, I have planned. I kind of thought about doing like flames because there was like because that was kind of like in the show too, where the oil rig was kind of like it's like a ring of fire around it all. I was just like, ooh. But I think a little bit just like a subtle sort of glow from it because I kind of wanted to be like the aftermath more so of the damage. Or close to the aftermath. I mean, you know what I mean? Like just like so. I'm just gonna have like little subtle like hints of flames, but mostly it was mostly like a cloudy, sort of smoky, sort of background, mainly around this area stuff. Like how I want to have a purpose, not just be there for anything. But yeah, that's the game plan there. Going for a very basic sort of background as well. Just a clear blue sky with some smoke and some like little mountains in the back and some water here and there. That's about it. Okay, that one's clean. Now just get the sponge stick going, and then we're gonna be good to go. All right, let's actually looks like it's starting to dry. At least the main platforms, just kind of like the sides here that are kind of still going. All right. Yeah, I stretched out the cotton and paint it gray. No. I'm painting it gray on top of the blacks. That's what I'm trying to do here. Now, I'm not using the brush or the sponge stick for that. Just using regular brushes for it. Although I probably should have used this sponge stick for like the top stuff here, but whatever. Wasn't really thinking at the time. All right. Just getting big chunks of the paint out of the brush here. I'll clean it off a bit better later. Use a little bit of the water and clean up. All right, let's move the Springer out of the way because I don't want to get paint on him. It's one of a kind. Maybe. No, I meant for like the background, the actual backdrop. When I do the paint for that, that's where I'm gonna kind of have these smoke. I'll like draw in the smoke effects in behind where the platforms are. So that's kind of like the general idea I'm going for with that. Yeah. Didn't really explain that very good. Whatever. All right. See if I can just trying to see if I can dab a little bit off without taking off all the important bits. Just so I can get to work. Because I am impatient. There we go. All right. I think we'll use this gray. It's a deep gray. I have this gray too. Let's see. That should be fine. Oh, that's I'll be used for highlights. It's going to be dry brushing when I do like the little indents here and there. Don't need this plate anymore. Actually, no, we're going to do the tower first. Let's do that first, actually. Just kill some time before we paint. Just to let the paint dry a little longer. Okay, let's grab a smaller brush. Where's my red? There it is. Just have one red at the moment. No, I think I grabbed one. When I was out. I guess not. It's all good. Yeah, whatever. Oh, this is an old ass red. Oh well. It's all good. Alright, we are back in action, boys and girls. Just gotta move that over so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna paint the toothpicks right now. Oh, this paint fucking smells. It's fucking nasty. Might go back later. Ooh, yeah, I might have to go back later just to touch up some of this stuff, but it's all good. Or I'll just go in the grays. I'm trying to think of making the whole system here like white or silver. That could be a good idea. Like the actual, I kind of like this. I kind of like the red, black, and white for it. Okay. Not too worried about getting some of the paint on the actual stems here, or the pipes, or whatever you want to call this stuff. So I'll probably end up going back over it later with some other colors, or with black, just to kind of tighten up. Let me look at that actual tower, see. Just so I can see what kind of colors I can expect to do on the base of one of these things. I think I just like doing like a gray or a silver on the bottom right here. Like the thing that's extending it. We will see. What time is it? Holy shit. 6:30. I'm going for fucking hours. On the grind. On the paint grind. And we'll be continuing this tomorrow as well. So I think tomorrow will most likely just be touch-ups, and then because today is mostly just gonna be base coloring. And then, so I think that I'll probably lay in the grays. If this all dries up quickly, I'll probably lay in the grays, and then I'll call it a wrap. And then we'll do the detailed work tomorrow, and then on Sunday we will continue. You know, maybe we'll start. Maybe tomorrow, if I finish up the detailed work early, I might actually be able to lay in some of the clay for the water effects. Then leave that to dry for a couple days, and then while I'm waiting for it to dry, I will be working on the background. So yeah, so I'll probably end up doing on both my channel and maybe Mac99's channel. I'm not too sure if he's doing. I think he might be bringing a celebration. Or moving the celebration to a different date for a different stream for whatever reason. All right. That's why I put it for. May as well do it all. Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of said. I was like, just do the celebration and the anniversary in one go. It's gonna be kind of awkward just to kind of dodge the celebration question, or you know. It's all good though. I wish I got a darker red, but yeah, it's all good. Can always go back over with some dark black highlights and stuff and just touch those up a bit better. Slowly for this 2-year stream, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll go white for the stem. The more I think about it, the more I like that idea more. So who did that, I think? Yeah, I think that might be a much cleaner look. or clean as can be. It's kind of an awkward thing to paint here. So you can't see it all. Here. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna turn this whole thing around for that. Or actually, just gonna use one area I missed. Then we'll turn it around. Come on, bruh. Okay, let's see the other side. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. It kind of can be used as if I don't cover up every spot on the wood or the toothpick. I can always brush it off as like little, you know, little weathering or something like that. Here, do this. There we go. Gotta take a break from grinding. Yeah, no problem. No problem, man. Go make your noodles. I'll be here when you get back. Probably. God, it's gonna take so fucking long for this time lapse, or this at least this portion of it to render on my computer. Downloading these my streams to my computer takes like fucking almost an hour and a half or more. So I usually go for like 2 hours now. So this is gonna be like about 3 or 4 hour stream. It's still drying. Why is it? It's so fucking long. Might have to call it a wrap after this tower then, maybe. Maybe I'll just work on the tower and then I'll come back tomorrow. I'll do the grays and then go from there. Maybe we'll go even longer tomorrow. How about that? Maybe we'll go even longer because I had to work today, but I have work off. I have the day off tomorrow, so maybe I'll do 2 streams tomorrow. Maybe 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, something like that. I'd probably be burnt out, honestly, just doing that, but I'm committed. Committed to the grind, as our Aussie brethren would say. All right, should be good enough. Let that sit for a minute. You know what? I'm going to do some of the detail work on this stuff, actually. Seems all dried enough. Yep, actually I'll work on the little, that's what I'll do. All right. Now I can do, I will dry brush until more stuff dries. Use not this one. I'll use this guy. No, and maybe. There we go. I'll use a Swede. We'll just do a little bit of dry brushing on the pillars. Well, looks like it's still dry on the foot. All right, we'll do this one then. It's not going at all. Yeah, I'm not even showing I'm fucking painting. There we go. I'm retarded. Let's go, man. Speed run it. Trying. One hand with the. There we go. Just trying to find something to do while it's all dry. It's still fucking going. I'll do a little bit of the sticks here. Got a ladder going. All right. Get some of these details here going. Okay. Okay. Get the other side going. adding little dry brush effects. I wish I could find some tiny model. Yeah, that's what I was looking for, that all over the place. I just couldn't find any on eBay, online, anywhere. Maybe I'll check the store at the mall here. I might check out, though. Might have something I could use. But see, the place got a Hobby. I don't think it's a Hobby Lobby. It's Hobby Comics or something like that. I don't remember the name of it, but they have a lot of like model kit stuff there, so maybe I could try and find some in there, but very unlikely. So, but I mean, I already have two buildings in mind. I have one that's like kind of like, I don't know if you know about it, but it's kind of like this green sort of angled building complex type thing, and then there's one that's going to just be like a little market, and then in the background I intend to have like a little the bridge, the Tokyo Bridge with the tower in the background, just because I want to have some, you know, some very recognizable sort of landmarks in the Dio. It'd be cool to have. All right. Yeah, it's fine. And obviously on the side, it's going to have like some different, like, you know, buildings in the city. Not really intentionally going for like historical or geographically accurate necessarily with that one. Just because, you know, it's a small diorama, right? You're not really. It's just kind of like a representation of different like locations from Tokyo. Just like kind of like the Lincoln Memorial one wasn't 100% a translation from the actual memorial, because it's, you know, a lot smaller than it would be than it is in real life, because I had to kind of fit, because that was more of a logistics type thing, because I wanted to, you know, because I needed to fit the bookcase as well as, you know, have enough room for like Megatron, then just to fit the shelf better. All right. Okay, still drying. This time I'm actually probably gonna keep this little section here black. I think that looks fine the way it is. So I'm just gonna dry brush a little bit of that, so I'll keep that the same. Or not, actually, I'll wait for later. Do it later. Here, actually, probably show you what I'm actually working on. I need a little more paint, actually. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's spin you around, see what's dry and what's not. That seems good. No, it's looking. The canister here. I need a white actually for that. If I see any link, yeah. Oh, I just missed. Wish I could find some time buildings. No, I swear to God, I saw some on eBay like 2 weeks ago. Now zero. Oh yeah, must be very sought after then. But I can't remember what the names of the buildings were. Just ones that I saw online. I just Googled as many buildings I could find, and I was, like this green one that kind of stood out to me. It's being kind of cool. It's a little much. Just bring it down just a little. There. Don't need to do that now. Okay. Gotta grab a towel real quick to see. Maybe I could only find a few little jib ends, sub-ends. Oh yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't work for me because I need everything to be big. Just go over. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't really matter if I peel something off because I'll be covering it with gray anyways. This area is still a little thick. Just gonna wipe some of it down, make things easier. This one's kind of ready. I think I can do this one next. No. Oops, still drying here. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Holy fuck. So we've gone for 4 hours now. Well, 3.5, whatever. Still, going pretty long. Take a minute, and it should be blocking out colors. Takes for yeah, it does. Okay. Just a little bit there. Yeah, it's really going to take forever. Something there. So drying. So, and a little spots there, but yeah, just waiting. Hmm. Let's see. All right. Well, if the red's done drying, I can probably do the scaffolding, or not scaffolding, the tower bits, whatever it's fucking called. I don't care. I don't know. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, let's do that. I'm bored. And by then it should be all dry, hopefully, theoretically. All right. Yeah, it should be fine. You laid on. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I put it on that thick though. It's all good. It feels like it's drying anyway. It's not. I don't think it's too far away from being fully dry. Like the top one and the bottom one might be ready soon. So, or yeah. But I think after this, I should be ready to go. Rip and dry. Exactly. Fucking obnoxious. What does eBay want? Who's texting me? Fuck you, eBay. I don't want that. I need to close up some of my watch, or not my watch, my saved searches. It's like stuff I already have, and it's just like, let me clean that up. Not too worried about some of the white getting on the red here, just because it's not going to be visible as much on this side, and it kind of adds a little bit of a weathered effect to it, you know. Should make a smaller brush for this. Actually, find one. Not that one. No, my brushes go. Hold on. There. Guess we'll never know. It's all good. Okay. No, I've been getting those alerts the whole stream. Yeah. It's fucking annoying. It's like, gotta close that off. Yeah, I'll try that. Oop. Some white there. Just gonna color that anyway, so. $7.15. Holy shit, been on for a long ass time now. Stupid fucking paint doesn't dry fast. Not fast enough for my liking. All right, let's go like this. There. I build these so complicatedly. So I think I should have done just with a basic Canon diorama. So complicated. I'm sure it'll pay off in the end. I think once it's all said and done, I think it'll be a pretty knockout dio. At least hopefully. One can hope. All right. Okay. I'm going to go over with a little bit more red just to kind of fix some of the blotches here and there. I'll leave some of the corner stuff as much as possible because it kind of adds a little bit of a weathered effect. Oh. Good enough. Okay, let's see if the platforms are dry enough. At least this half I can probably do. Yeah. Okay. This one I could probably do then. All right, finally we can do a little bit of gray. Hopefully the rest, maybe this one will heal up or dry up in time. But I can at least do the outline. I can't really do a lot of the stuff inside there. Hold on. Just oh, like that. Oh, I found Tokyo Tower with LEDs. Ooh, nice. Let's go with, yeah, we'll go with this guy. Go with a 1/2" brush. Do you know, use the newer gray. That's what I want to use. That's good. I'll probably need, yeah, that should be enough for now. Never basic. Yeah, basic's boring. You gotta go all in. See how much I can get this done. Holy shit, it's 30 almost. Might go a lot of wraps in it, honestly. Might be better that way, just to let this dry overnight and then just come back to it tomorrow or something like that. We'll see. What was that? Still fucking dry on that one. Probably do this one actually. The helicopter pad actually. All right, that should be good enough for this side. Actually, let's get the bottom there. maybe I can get some. Yeah, this side is this is little area here is a little off. That's the main problem here. Cure overnight would be best if you keep layering paint on it. Will never dry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going for only the dry areas right now. See if I can get some off. Maybe that'll help me out here. Yeah. So I'll probably just do these two, and then I'll call it, or not this one. I think this one's still going. But this one seems all right. So I might be able to do that one. Yeah. Actually, it might work if I just do it over it like that. I actually make a nice effect from that. Oop. $80 for a Tokyo Tower. Ooh. Yeah. Well, I was kind of hoping. Well, I was kind of doing what I meant by that when I did the Tokyo one was I wanted to have it like kind of in the background, like on the actual background plate, like over like the water and stuff like that. Along with the Tokyo Bridge and stuff like that, I think I would make it sharp. Even though I don't think it won't necessarily. The way I have it laid out in my mind, I'll make it a little bit more sense, I think. But at least in terms of the diorama, it's not going to be 100% historically or accurate in terms of where certain things are in the Tokyo there, but yeah. Okay, that should. I'll do a little bit more here. I think we'll call it a wrap right here, actually. So I want to let this sit for the night and then go back in. All right, I think we're going to call it there. I think I swear my heart stopped. $60 for an EVA Unit 01 gaming chair. I'm going to collect a lot of this before I buy it. Yeah, shit. $900 for a goddamn gaming chair. Not going to happen for me. Fuck that. I could buy fucking Hot Rod from Fans Toys with that. I could buy the Blur, the Cup. It's like, nah. All right, so I think we're gonna call it there. We got some progress, but I think it's gonna be best if I lay in the let it all sit and dry overnight, and then pick back up in the morning. Yeah, I'll get this out of the way. But yeah, but we got 2 platforms going now, so that's good. But yeah, I think it's best that I let these ones dry here. This one's a little bit sticky from it. And this guy, yeah, this one's a little sticky as well. So we'll just let it all dry overnight, and then tomorrow we will pick it back up, and we'll go from there. So, let's see. All right. So I'll just put the chat back in there. Yeah, lots of progress. You know, we got the boring stuff out of the way at least. You know, we got the boring flat colors going. So, so we're ready to go. And we got the tower going. Yes, I have a green screen. Don't ask why. Got it a long time ago for a purpose I was trying to use it for, but I never got around to it. So. But yeah, so tomorrow I will be back to doing the grays, and then we'll do some detail work. Maybe the rail. We'll probably get the railings going. Kind of want to go for like a brownish color here, and then little ins and outs here and there. Like I want to color this up. I'm not too sure what kind of color I want. Like this little button thing here, but we will figure that all out tomorrow because I am tired, and yeah, I'm going for a while now. So let's end our poll here. Oh, Breakdown got no love. No love for our Decepticon. That's not fair. Oh, it's neck and neck between Sunstreaker and Sideswipe. That's kind of cool. It's like, who's the better bro? More on background on the green screen. Yeah. Nah, I'm not doing that. But thank you for stopping by. Everybody who stopped by, Corey, Boset, Grumpy, Mads, all y'all, and anyone who is just lurking. And oh, you call me a moron, motherfucker? You call me a moron, Boset? No, I'm kidding. I know what you meant. All right. Let's end this stream on, I'll just back up. Well, fuck you too, mouse. Falling over on me. Fuck. Nothing's going according to plan. Here. Yeah, you can barely see what the fuck I worked on because it's all. Maybe if I bring up the exposure. Oh, there we go. Well, I didn't do that fucking earlier. My dumbass. All right. All right, now I can kind of see a little bit better of what I was working on today. All right, let's get us a nice old clip to end us off on, and then we will head on out. And I'll be right back tomorrow morning to hopefully finish off the at least the base color, or at least the platforms here, and then we can maybe squeeze in some clay work. So let's see, what clip do we want to end this off on? Let's. We'll do this one. All right. So much love, everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Fellow Decepticons, take heed. Your leader, Megatron, still lives. Though we remain dispersed throughout the far reaches of the galaxy, exiled from our true home, we are all still Decepticons, united by a common purpose. The time has come for us to put aside our differences and act as one under my undisputed leadership. Only then can we cast off the shackles of Autobot oppression. Working together, we can raise up our glorious empire once more and crush all who stand in our way.